Hello everyone, this is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Today is Tuesday, July 19th, and this is going to be a general weekly spread for the week of July 20th through 26th, 2016. For those of you who are new to this channel, I created this channel because I'm someone who gets affected and is sensitive to the energies of the movements of the planets and the stars and the universe in general. And so I created this channel for those people who are like me and who want to get a sense for what the energies are for the week ahead, and also to get some inspiration and some guidance on how to walk our path in a good way. If you're attracted to this channel, most likely you are someone on the spiritual path or a spiritual journey and you're aware of it. So this is my offering to help you walk your path in a good way, bring more light to the planet, bring more awareness, and bring more wholeness of both the shadow and the light. All right. Thank you to my new subscribers. If you would like to get my videos as soon as I post them on YouTube, instead of waiting for me to post them all over the social media channels, you can click subscribe, and you will get an email automatically when that happens, usually early morning on a Wednesday. So the big astrological event, I think, for this week, the main one is the full moon. There are a few others. There's a couple of trines. Venus is now visible in the sky, and don't quote me on this, I'm not an astrologer, but I believe she's in Leo, or going to be in Leo pretty soon, somewhere around Friday. So that's just a beautiful thing because Venus energy is lovely. The full moon, on the other hand, does bring some challenges and potential for great healing. So I'm going to stop talking and let's get started by shuffling the cards, and I'll say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of our intentions be heard and answered. And may this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please give us the messages and the inspirations and the guidance we need for the week ahead, July 20th through 26th, 2016. Help us be aware and walk our path in a good way. And may this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. This one wants to come. And if I didn't say this earlier, I apologize. I left my professional grade mic at home today, so I'm using the computer mic. I will do my best during the editing process to have the sound be as clear as possible. But if it's not what you're used to from my previous videos, apologies, and hopefully it'll be better next week. All right, so the cards are shuffled, and I will be reading reversals if any reversals come up. So the first card for the week is the Lovers reversed. The next card is the Three of Pentacles reversed. The next card is the Two of Cups reversed. And the last card is the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so give me a few minutes to take a look at the cards and I will be right back. Hi again, everyone. It's Freya. As you can see, we're in a new setting. I had issues with the second half of the recording, so I'm re-recording the interpretation part of the reading. And again, this is for July 20th through 26th, 2016. It's a full moon week. We've got Mars in Scorpio still, the Sun in Cancer, and Venus in Leo. So there's a lot of good energies happening. The moon is in Capricorn. So let's get started. So the first card that I pulled was the Lovers reversed. And, oops, sorry, glare. And this, to me, talks about some choices that are being made in love. Love is going to be issues of partnership, love, um, lovers, any kind of partnership, really. It could even be a business partnership. But I'm feeling for a lot of you, it's going to be actual love relationships. There's some choices that are being made. Because it's reversed, it feels like some of the choices aren't, you know, feeling so great to you. It might be choosing the greater of two evils, um, or the lesser of two evils. And what I'm getting to say is that nothing is perfect. And sometimes some choices that you have to make in love and in partnership are not going to feel great. But we still have to make the choice in order to move forward. And so the this card starting off the reading tells me that this is going to be a prominent, it's going to be on your mind this week. Choices in love, weighing options, that sort of thing. And yeah, I think that's all I can say about this card for now. The next card that comes up is the Three of Pentacles reversed. When the Three of Pentacles is upright, you see a person who is working on their craft. They've maybe completed, three is a cycle, so maybe they've completed the first chapter of a book or chapters of a book. The first parts of a initial project are completed, and they're continuing on to the next section. And they're pretty focused, There's he's burning the candle. He's got his feline cat there. He's focused on the task at hand and the work at hand. He's pretty concentrated and non-distracted. Reversed, to me, it means that this week you may have some issues with focus. With focus at work and with focus, keeping your mind on it, keeping your attention on it. There may be some obstacles to focusing on your work and your craft, or your creativity even. It might not be work, it might be your creativity. So know that. Pentacles are about the earth plane. So things like your car, your home, all sorts of projects such as those might need your attention, and you might be pulled to give attention to them, but you're feeling distracted. And I'm getting that one of the distractions could be these issues with love and with partnership and, weighing options in that. And like I said, these could also be business partnerships. So those, weighing like what is really the win-win situation for both parties is probably going to be on your mind. And it can distract you from attending to the day-to-day and the important weekly work tasks that are at hand for you. Okay? The next card is the Two of Cups reversed. And we got this card, I believe, last week. And it shows two people who, when upright, they're exchanging, sorry, I keep doing that today. They're exchanging love energies and giving each other, standing firm in who they are and offering love to the other person. And the other person is doing the same, and they're both able to receive. They're connected through their eyes. They're connected through the cups, which is sort of an extension of their heart energy. And they're connected in their hands, fasted with this rope or cloth. It's a beautiful card. In reverse, it just means, again, there's union that's wanting to happen, but there are obstacles in the way. And yet the message is that the love is there. It's just, the day-to-day things and certain obstacles, work, choices that each of you are making in love and in life are getting in the way of this union that wants to happen. So just know that is going to be part of your week. Don't get too caught up in it. This happens to everyone. So be patient and trust in the love that is underneath all of the obstacles that are in the way of your coming together. And then the last card is the card of the Two of Swords. And I think for me in this reading, this card and the Lover's card reversed, if you look at them, that it almost looks like the same image, just upside down. Here are two lovers, and they're upside down, their legs and the bottom half of their bodies are creating this shape, and the two swords are creating the similar shape on the card. And this is a card of the heart and the mind, almost being in a tense opposition to each other. This is a person blindfolded, almost like she doesn't want to see the truth. She could take the blindfold off and see the truth, but she's trying to go within and to discern the truth. And her heart and her mind are in opposition, in conflict. One thing saying one thing, the other saying another. There's the moon in the background, so this is also an emotional card. So there are emotions at play here, and it's a tense balance. So she's holding the tension. It's almost like there's a decision that she's needing to make, and she's going within, and it's not an easy choice to make, which is why I'm thinking it's an extension of this card. So this energy is really going to be carried through the week ahead, and I'm being called to pull a card that clarifies like how to get out of that, how to make a choice that feels good to both your mind, your heart, and your spirit, to all of those three things, and that is a win-win for all the parties involved. Because of the Lover's card, I'm thinking this is a two-party situation that you're trying to make a decision about or a choice around. So let me just shuffle the cards and ask Spirit to give us some clarification or guidance around how to take the blindfold off, how to see what's right in front of you, and make a choice that unifies heart, mind, spirit, and takes into account what's good and what's right for both parties involved. Let's give us. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. This one wants to come. The Star. Okay, so the Star is all about wishes granted. There's this beautiful star in the middle, several stars around the main star. Water is flowing. Really allow what I'm hearing is, in order for this to be resolved, glare. In order for this card to be resolved, you really need to get to a place where you're able to flow your emotions and to speak them and to know that your wishes will be granted. This is a very healing card. The Star it's very feminine, it's very yin. It's just a healing card all around. And the message I'm getting is to really open your heart, to follow your dreams, open your heart, speak the truth, be the radiant being that you are, and your wishes will be granted. So, this tense balance of the Two of Swords, I think, is because you're afraid of making a choice because you're afraid that what you want won't be given to you, right? If I do this, then I'll lose that. If I do that, then I'll lose this. And it's like the Lovers in reverse. It's kind of like, choosing the lesser of two evils, but you don't really get what you want. That's the fear. And with the Star, it's saying, let your emotions flow, let your truth flow, be the radiant being that you are in the world, speak from your heart, and your wishes will be granted. And, allow your radiance to shine. The Star, and we are all stars, we're all made from stars. It just shines its beautiful light, and what is meant to come will come. What is meant for it will come to it. So you never really have to worry about getting what you want, because what you want is seeking you, and is what is meant for you will come to you. Okay? So trust in the powers of your intuition, trust in the purity of the hope and the dream that you have, and trust in being guided by your heart. Okay? Let the emotions flow. That's what this card is saying. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight and inspiration as to how to work with this really conflicting heart-mind energy of the Two of Swords. And before I shuffled the cards and did the reading, I asked for two oracles. The first one is, Through the Gateway Cards by Denise Lynn. And it's the card of accepting what is. And this reminds me of the Star, right? So accepting and embracing your inner majesty, allowing that to be the driving force of what you do, of the actions you take, of the words you speak. And also accepting, and when things are challenging, like the Lovers reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Two of Cups reversed, and that Two of Swords, it feels like a pretty challenging week. Accepting what the situation is, and then going within and then deepening into the core of who you are, that unshakable core that is able to withstand whatever storm, is able to even transform the situation for the better. Everyone's got some amazing inner power to do that. So tap into that this week. Okay, so accept and tap into your inner majesty. And then the second, which really just underlines all that, is the card of strength. And be like, to me, when I see this little angel next to this tree, it's sort of like, be like a tree. Trees are pretty strong. They've got their roots in the ground, holding them to the earth. They can withstand whatever storm comes their way. Let the branches that need to be blown off, and know that new branches will come. So tap into your inner strength this week. And what I'm hearing is some of you might actually be afraid of speaking your truth and speaking from the heart. And you may need to call upon your inner majesty and your inner strength to give you the courage to do that. Don't be afraid to do that. It's a beautiful thing to speak from the heart. And I think that is the reading for the week. Let me just check in and see if there are any other messages that want to come through. Yeah, the final message that I want to share is with the Star card. The healing will come when you allow yourself to speak your truth and to flow your emotions and to be in your heart. And that will shift all this tense balance energies in the beginning and the end of the week. All right? So have a wonderful week. Enjoy. Go out, live life, and I'll see you next week. And for those of you who like my readings, if you'd like to book a personal one, you can click on the link below and visit my website, and I'll be happy to set up an appointment with you. Or you can email me at spirithealertarot@gmail.com. All right, have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.